Alright. Hey there, happy Mercury Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, I'll be channeling with Dara Santa Muerte, who's the abundant life highest good and the highest good. I looked up Santa Muerte and it says that she is a Mexican deity. If you look her up, you'll see that she's a whole skeleton, and she has a scythe and a cloak on. She is known for healing, protection, safe passage to the afterlife, and she's known for justice. She is known as a guide, a protector of those in danger or in marginalized situations, and she helps with financial blessings and prosperity. I asked Santa Muerte myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the number 9 came up. I see that as the end of a cycle. I see that as transcendence, going beyond. I see that as sports. I see that as education. I also see it as traveling. And she also said having your energy together, stable energy, knowing what to choose, where to go, and what to do, despite the plenty of possibilities, joy, happiness, and free. And she also said you can do good all by yourself. And that's there, Santa Muerte. And for you, and I'll be channeling her for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. If you hear an extra sound during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life in, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And let's begin this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Wait for me outside. I'll be home. Wait for me outside. Okay. In a minute. Wait for me outside. Hold on. So let's begin. Darn it. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of the card that came out, is 7 of Greens, which is 7 of Pentacles. Top of the deck, as you're watching this right now, is Wheel Within a Wheel, Cycles of Life, which is a Wheel of Fortune card. There's something about like nudity, but like it's like the real. It's nudity, but it's like the real. It's like when things, and it's like divine order. Yeah, the real nudity and divine order. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out, is Renus less Banes, replenish and recharge. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is hope and illumination, hold the light. There's something about a dove, because that's what was that. There was a dove in that, or a white bird in that, if you saw it. And then there was like a dove or a white bird in like the ascension card that was for the Mars Day weekly forecast prediction. So there's something about like, yeah, something about pure and like the realist, the purist. Daydream. I fell asleep in the flowers. Okay. So for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is self. The card that came out is Queen of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, summary of that is a Page of Pentacles. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the World. And then to clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse, we got the Queen of Grains, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And it says Proverbs 31st, woman. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. Proverbs 31st, chapter 31, verses 18. And then Six of Feathers, which is Six of Swords, Ruth the Moabite, and it says, but Ruth replied, don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where do you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Ruth chapter 1, verses 16. And then we have here the lovers, Adam and Eve. And then we have here the oracle card, the anointing, transformation. This could be with another person, with a community, with other people or whatnot, business partnership, or just partnership in general. I feel like there's something about, something about alignment, and then just alignment, period. And it's like you or people in general being their individual, realist, purest self, being nude, being the realest, purest self, and like things just divinely aligning to that, like whatever. It's so much to say. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. So there's something here about healing, something here about alignment, realignment, organizing, a rebalance or whatnot. There's something about equal give and take as well. This could be between people for the most part, between you and another person, between you and people, or just it's an energy in general. Could be an equal balance of something within yourself or within a situation, circumstance. There's also 2, 3, 4. So there's something about here about moving forward, ascending, progressing, getting better. And again, it could be something about healing. And something about could be about learning to education, maybe learning from one another or something like that. Or randomly, I got like something that one person has, another person can like learn from or can also benefit from, like help. So there's like equal exchange and an energy in that way or something like that. It's like someone is new at something, whether it's like a student or like new at a job, new in some type of business or some type of circumstance or whatnot. But it's like starting out stable. There could be some of my first impressions as well. It's like starting out in practicality in a way. Like could be somebody who's like first time growing food or growing crops or whatnot, plants or whatnot. But it's like being successful in it even for the first time because of being practical about it. It's I was watching this show whatnot, and before they matched and they walked off together, the guy was saying one last question. He was like, what he said? He said, "Who's the prize?" In my head, I'm like, "We're both the prize." Like, I don't want you to not be the prize, and I am definitely the prize. And that's what the girl said too. She basically was like, "We're both the prize," or whatnot. Like, and she said exactly what I said too. Well, I was thinking in my head too. Like, I don't want you to not think you're the prize, but I'm also the prize. Like, we're both the prize. So something about that or whatnot. I'm also like listening to that because I'm like saying that too because something about Beyonce and upgrade you. Yeah, there's something about divine order, and there's something like just purity, like the most naked, the most nude or whatnot, and divine order, like things coming together. It's giving me like, I guess like if you want to align to something, you have to align to it. You have to be it. You have to live it and all that stuff, right? But I'm also just getting like be like the most purest you, the most realist you. Something about the rawest and all of that, just like the frequencies and everything, it just all aligns or whatnot. It falls into like the frequencies always fall into the same or whatnot. The energies fall into what they fall into. So yeah, just being the rawest, realist, or aligning to whoever or whatever like you want to seek or be around or whatnot. If I'm making sense when I say that. And I feel like it's mostly with people. It could be, like I said, with a friend, some type of partnership, or like a romantic relationship. We could be a community and people too. And if it's just on your own, it could just be like if you want to be something or do something, there's something about falling in alignment with it. And um, divine alignment, it always is. And that's how it goes or whatnot. Yeah. So that Queen of Greens. There's something about being practical and like having a momentum of practicality and taking care of things to the point that like yeah, it's like a momentum. It's like being on top of things. It's like doing something to get the result of something. There could be something about selfishness. Hold on. All right. Queen of Wands in reverse, introversion, insecurity, weakness, opposition, self-centered, jealousy, and envy. So I was wondering if the self-centeredness, because I was thinking about selfish or being self-centered, I was wondering if it's negative, but I don't think so though. I don't think it is, especially the cards that are here. I mean, it can be, right? But I don't think it is. I feel like whoever I'm reading for is actually needed in a way to be centered. And there's something here about self-centeredness and also the way you think, forward thinking. Maybe there's something also about like it's like self-centered and like being at your core, being the most you, being the most connected to your core and aligned within yourself. And something about that and it reflecting outside of you or just somehow aligning with another person, other people or like circumstance. Because it's just like the whole thing of like being too much outside of yourself or seeking out. It's like, what is the core of you though, or whatnot? If you get what I'm saying, it's like something about just too much outward, and then just like losing you. And then it's like if you are not centered or connected with your core, or truly what resonates with you, what aligns with you, how can you like project that out, or how can you like um, align? How can you align with what really is truly for you if like you're too much outward, too much to the point that you lose your core or your point or you or something like that. So there's something about self-centeredness, and it's in order to like reach out, self-centeredness, core, knowing yourself and all that stuff, to be able to really reach out who is on that frequency, that level that can align with you and everything like that. I hope that made sense for y'all. And then it's just something about, I guess people are starting from the beginning or whatnot, starting from the foundation, starting from the core. Like I said, whether it's like a job or it's just something like your foundation, your lifestyle in general, something like that, right? And it's like starting out aligned, starting out very centered. And I know like the whole controversy with Adam and Eve and all that stuff, but just for like the sake of this reading or everything and what I'm seeing here, just for figuratively and all that stuff, it's like what was like the purest, the original or whatnot. And this could be of you or of a situation or whatnot. And being able to be centered the whole time, to start at center, to continue to be centered, to not lose yourself, your core, or like the core of a circumstance or whatnot. Something about it always to carry it throughout, carry it out all throughout. Something about it is gonna always come back to. It's like the snake too, which is interesting. It gives me Ouroboros because the snake right here, you can't really see it, but there's like a snake right there. And that's the two major arcana cards that have that. But also, it's not a snake here, but in this, with the world card is like completion to me. Like it's at the end of like whatever started out, and it's like a whole circle. I can't show you the whole thing because she's nude, but like it's like a whole circle, and it comes back. So it comes back here or whatnot. It starts here and then comes back to here. So there's something about Ouroboros and like the whole thing with the law and everything like that. If you put out in the beginning and you carry it through, and then you come towards the completion, it's like reflection, getting what you put out type of thing. There's something about what must be shall be or whatnot with the anointing card and transformation here. So yeah. What came out is the Queen of Wands in reverse. When it comes to self, I feel like people need to be self-centered. I don't think it's bad in this case. The Queen of Wands. I feel like there's something about pulling back your energy and reclaiming your energy and everything like that. Sometimes, people feel a little bit off. So you kind of lose your way. You lose yourself when you are connecting with other people. Um, when you going out and doing other things, but it's always important to like reclaim your energy, come back to the center, come back to yourself. Something about that. Bottom of the deck summary of the Queen of Wands in reverse is the Page of Pentacles. And it gives that, what I just said, coming back to the self. Maybe there's something about restarting, rejuvenating when it comes to you guys. Yeah, something about the self autonomy again, renewal of the self, maybe even stronger in who you are and everything like that. Top of the deck, use your watch this right now, the World card. Um, and randomly, that gives me a little bit of like video games in a way or whatever, or just like in general, there's something about like a new level or new somewhere and all that stuff. But it's like better because like you came from a different level or something like that. It's not like you're actually new, but like you're better or whatnot. Top of the keys you're watching this right now, the World card. There's something about like Ouroboros, like the conclusion of things, what goes around comes around type of thing. Divine order, completion. Like the thought process, thoughts and everything like that, thought process and like all that stuff. It needs to be very strong and confident, even through conflict. Like a lot of things can happen through the journey from the Fool card to the World card type of thing. To clarify, the Queen of Wands in reverse got the Queen of Grains, the Six of Feathers, and the Lover's card. Yeah, there's something about being wiser, more aligned, like more in the knowing of things, more wise, more aligned, more in the knowing of things. Knowing like what is practical for you and your lifestyle. Yeah. We have here the 2442. We have here the anointing transformation. Infuse spirit into matter through ceremony. When done with conscious intent, ritual is power, and you become priest or priestess, evoking the divine. The anointing ceremony was the primary way to sanctify and divinely appoint Jewish kings, priests, and prophets. Anointment empowers a person to function as an instrument of the divine and is believed to enable them to act supernaturally. The enthronement ceremonies of European monarchies have included anointment for thousands of years. When Mary Magdalene anointed Yeshua with fragrant holy oil, he has forever changed. It was considered that direct contact with the divine was made through this ritual. It was a sacred promise and an act that led to transformation. Mary was the priestess to the priest, embodying the great Sophia or the Shekinah, and performing the ceremony as part of the sacred marriage. As part of the ritual, she broke the sacred alabaster jar containing the oil so it could not be used for any other purpose. In both Hebrew and Greek, Christ means the anointed one. Protect your altar and ritual items by putting them in a safe place. Find an area where they will not be mishandled by those who do not respect your journey. You are a priest in your own right. Yeah. So you gotta follow whatever thing you are through and through. And then we have Aquarius here. We have Aquarius here, Gemini, and Capricorn. You could be any of those signs. The signs could be in chart, could be anybody around you. It could be the planetary placements, all that stuff. This is Urus, the first what should we call it? The first charm is Urus, Uruz. Uruz, and it means a wild ox, physical strength, speed, untamed potential. Don't hold back this untamed potential. You have potential. You don't hold that back. Yeah. I knew it was going to be the ultimate. Then we have the ultimate by the world card and everything like that. There's something about like like someone's energy or the energy in general and the power to like manifest or know the laws or what's it called, divine order or something like that. Will always it's something will be type of thing. That's what I'm getting, honestly. Yeah, and we have Saturn here that rules Capricorn and Aquarius. There could be something heavy with the world card at the end of the day type of thing. And there's something about discipline, structure, time. Yeah, order, divine order, and alignment. That's what I'm getting here, honestly. And there's something about ritual, like I said there, and routine. I feel like there's something with y'all where it's like you start out something and you keep doing it, and you always like reflect or you redirect back onto the path back, and you go, girl, would you go reflect? You go back to the self, you go back to the point or whatnot, and if you keep doing that along the journey, when it comes to the world card, the conclusion, everything like that, it's like it is what it is. What shall be, shall be. I feel like something comes all together, some type of completion. And there's something with that and like the anointed and divine and all that. That's that for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic self. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me a service day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out. Peace out, y'all.